Alright, today we are going to look at the fourth game between JDG and T1 in the semifinals of Worlds, which was ended up being the deciding game. And we are going to specifically look at the way JDG started to snowball the game, because this was a really great macro gameplay by them. And then we are going to look at how T1 kind of used their mistakes against them and punished them really well to win the game. So first of all, we are going to look at the snowball by JDG. It all started kind of here. T1 trying to catch out Knight. They are doing quite well. Nice flash Q. He doesn't react quick enough and they get a kill. But Knight still gets both of his ult and his W off, so it's not too bad for them. And also this portal, using this portal like that, maybe not the best decision. And this all results in Ruler getting 2 kills. And this is really the worst case scenario for T1 at this point. And JDG is really happy now, because if we look at the team comp really quickly, their team comp completely evolves around Ruler and Zeri. So getting 2 kills this early is the perfect game state for them. It's really perfect. And now they are going to do some really well thought out plays. We can see right now he's pushing the wave in as quickly as possible to find a reset. And the reason for that, we are going to skip the replay. The reason for that, let's look at the team comp really quickly. We can see with Belvev, usually you always want to secure the first Herald, which spawns at 8 minutes. And usually you want to draft a stronger top laner. This time T1 has the counter matchup in top lane, so they don't have that. So this makes it usually quite harder to get the first Herald. But how does JDG kind of circumvent that? Is they find a really great reset for Zeri and for Lulu. Wait, where's Zeri? Ah, Zeri is already here. And they are already rotating both towards the Herald. And in the meantime, T1's bot lane is still stuck bot. So this kind of guarantees the Herald for them. It's a really great swap for them, great timing. And it's really important, because this makes T1 winning top lane so hard less impactful for this Herald. So this is really great. Also, what we can also think about, they have to get the first Herald as quick as possible before Bard gets level 6. So he can't prevent getting plates with his ult. So this is all perfect timing, really well done, really thought out. They instantly do this. We can see after she gets the 2 kills, he instantly pushes out the wave and then instantly goes top. And Zeri also rotates really quickly because of her E. So here they get also the ult from Yone, so this Herald is completely free at this point. Fantastic rotation and fantastic gameplay. And yeah, with this team comp you want to kind of accelerate the Zeri as much as possible, so she gets ahead of the curve a bit, so she can really 1v9 the team fights. So everything going according to plan. And now they get platings for her top lane, and they try to kind of really funnel everything into Zeri here. Really great by them. I think this is a bit weird, like the dive is not going to happen, but they catch out Faker in rotation or in transition to defend the top lane play, because he just used flash in the dragon area. So another kill for them, really great awareness from them. And now also the TP from Ariana to not miss out on the bot lane wave. So they get so much out of this swap, so much. And it's just a really great macro gameplay by them. I think a lot of teams, what they would do is they would do things too slowly. For example, they would not do the swap. Maybe they would do like a half a swap and then get the Herald and then like try to do something bot later. But then Bard is 6 and can deny the plates. Right now he is not. He just gets 6, like I think after like 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, now he gets it. So this is way too late. And now we can see Zeri far ahead of everybody. She has over 4k gold. Nobody is even close to her. It's really insane. And so they get absolutely everything they want. They get the first Herald for Belvev, they avoid the losing top lane matchup, and they get a lot of gold on Zeri. Perfect early game from JDG. Really well done. Alright, we are at 19 minutes now, and the game state is still really good for JDG. They have still a big lead on Zeri. She has 2 items before everybody else. Also Belvev is really strong right now. we kind of have to deduct a bit of the gold there with this complete garbage item build by Knight. I don't know what this obsession with Crown is on Orianna. I think sometimes it can be good, but not in this game, for sure not. Also stopwatch so early, he won't do any damage, he's really stalled out, so I really dislike this item build. But yeah, still completely fine for them, because Zeri is really far ahead and Belveth as well. And now we are going to look, there's kind of the turning point coming for T1, which is the Nasher. The Nasher spawns really quickly, and when we look at the team comps, T1, they have a really quick Nasher. They have a really quick Nasher because they have a Varus who's going to get Rageblade really soon, and Varus with Borg and Rageblade is already really good, and then also Kraken on Yone, and Yone in general, and also Azir, so they have 3 champions who do Nasher really quickly, Jarvan Flag as well, really great. So this is a threat JDG has to be aware of, so they kind of already go to this area right now and kind of get some vision down. And they luckily here, they get the pick on carrier. So now they are in this kind of spot, they want to keep pushing their lead, because with this kind of team comp you want to, you have to push the lead, because at some point it will get harder and harder. But now we can see Kanavi a bit overconfident there, or a bit hasty. His team can't follow up on this kind of play, so he dies between the second and third turret. Big mistake by Kanavi. And now we see T1 instantly they push mid and they go to Nasher. There is no time wasted at all. They instantly know the decision. Varus just finished his second item, which is also really important, and they instantly try to rush the Nasher. This is such good decision making by T1. Also be aware, Bart doesn't E in or something, he saves his E, so they can all get out together after they finished it. Such good play by them, really impressive. And now they are completely back into the game. Yeah, kind of, you can't really do this with any team comp. With these kind of champions, you have such a quick Nasher, you can do it. But you have to be aware of that, so yeah, they were, and they executed everything perfectly. Cannot complain on that one. Kanavi, of course, he misplayed a bit there, or quite hard there. But yeah, still really well. And now the Dragon is coming up. Dragon fight. JDG should be a bit quicker, because yeah, they just reset it even before that, before the Nasher kind of. So they should have a better setup here. And now it gets really important for Orianna kind of to find like a good choke point, so she can a bit zone T1 a bit. She doesn't really manage to do that here. And so carrier is looking for flanks, that's fine. But now we can see this kind of setup is just not really good for JDG. It's a complete flip. We can see Owner Kanavi here, so it's just a complete flip. Who gets the dragon? It doesn't really. It's just luck or maybe a bit skill in the smiting. Owner usually has pretty good smites. He gets it here, and now the fight comes in. And what's really important here? Watch the positioning. Watch the positioning of Zeus or Zeus or whatever. He permanently, also earlier, he was hovering around this flank. He has really great positioning, constantly threatening the backline. So if Kanavi goes in, it's really difficult for all of them to follow up, because Yone is constantly like pressuring them from the side. Also Faker, the same. Faker is completely aware of all of this as well. So he doesn't quickly rush there. He kind of stays in this kind of area, and makes it really difficult for them to just transition into the fight. So really nice by T1, this positioning. We can keep seeing it. Zeus is staying here. They go in and they can't really perfectly come in sync with Kanavi, so he is a bit early. And now great fight by Faker, really nice. We can see the patience there. He was looking for this all the time. Zeus already. He always looked at Ruler and at Zeri. So that's also really important. And yeah, they win the fights really nicely. We can also look quickly at Carrier actually. Carrier also really great play by him. He Qs and ults the Zeri, which is really important here. If she can kind of avoid all of this, she maybe gets a double and the fight goes completely different. but he completely wrecks her there, and then they can combo her and she has to use both summoners. And yeah, now this is a really difficult game for JDG, because now if we look at the game state, we can see Ruler has no sums anymore, his lead is kind of gone, it's not really that prominent anymore. They still have Nasher, and they have a tempo lead now, they can push in mid lane, they can set up for the next couple of minutes, no objectives up. This game completely out of control for JDG now. So great team fighting by T1 and really great positioning. Also the Nasher core was perfect, it was really great, really well done. I'm curious who actually made the Nasher call this quickly, because we could see they instantly moved there. Yeah, impressive performance by T1. I'm really curious how the final is going to go. Yeah, but we will see. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, whatever you feel like, and I will see you on the next one.